It can be really hard to pay off debt. It can feel overwhelming, straining. And today I want to share how I plan to pay my 100,000 rands debt. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe, become part of this community and part of getting that bag, because definitely we are trying to get that bag. But on today's video, we are trying to make sure that it is possible for us to get that bag. Because with debt, it will not be possible for us to get that debt and have our financial freedom. So this is how I plan to pay off my 100,000 rands debt that I have in 2026. The debts that I have, first of all, in the month, they do debit a certain amount in my bank account, and I've tried to print out the statement and also to work around the amount that they take, which is 3.2 on my account, and most of that amount is not going to my debt or my credit, which is very scary. I've realized that most of it is actually going to the credit life cover, the interest rates, and all those little things that are listed, but that are actually benefiting the bank and not cutting down my credit. I am not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do, but I'm going to sit here and tell you what has been working for me, and that is why I'm planning to pay that 100,000 rands that I'm owing in this way. The first thing, obviously, as I'm saying, is that the interest rate is high. So instead of them just debiting the 3.2, my plan is to make sure that at least each and every month, as I do my budget, I need to add 500 rands on that account, just to cut down the interest that they take. So to make sure that my credit is also going down as fast as possible. The other thing that I'm planning to do is to make sure that every time when I get any extra amount, because that will assist in cutting down the time frame of the credit, and my plan is to make sure that I've paid off that credit within this year 2026. Therefore, we have 12 months to do that. So whatever extra money that I get to receive, whether as a gift, as a bonus, as an incentive, or whatsoever, or just making sales on the side or something like that, that amount needs to go direct to that credit, because that will assist me to pay it as quickly as possible. So for yourself, if you are having a side hustle, or if you are not yet having a side hustle, do consider having something so that it can allow you to have an extra amount to pay off your debt. I've also introduced savings challenges. If you haven't seen them, just check them out on my channel. Check the video. They are low income savings challenges. So as much as I have the savings challenges, if there is money, especially on the emergency fund or on the house savings that is being left behind and is not being utilized, I can be able to take some of that money and put it on my credit to make sure that I pay it off as quickly as possible. Avoid skipping or not being able to pay off your debt. So you know when they're supposed to debit your account, and there should be money in there for them to get. So I've learned this the hard way. So if the bank comes into your account and they do not find any money, it makes things very worse, because now you're going to be owing them the credit, or the 3.2, whatever amount that you have on your side that you're owing your creditors. But also the bank is going to charge you for not being able to pay your creditors. So now you have your creditors, and then you also have your bank charges being extremely high because a certain debit order has bounced. So make sure that you keep up to your part of paying your creditors on time as well. I also want to try and use the snowball effect. What that means is, if there's anything that you're paying on the side, like myself, I was playing a certain stock fill in 2025, which I will no longer be part of in 2026, but I was so used in having that certain amount going to the stock file. Therefore, I still do not want to get used to the amount coming to me, because I don't think I will spend it wisely. Therefore, I will take that amount from the stock file that I had in 2025 and use it also as a substitute to add on the amount that I pay to my creditors. So if the budget allows me to add like 500 rands, definitely it would be coming from the stock file, and that is what I plan to do. So if there's something else that I get to cut off, whether it's DSTV or any other payment whatsoever, that someone else will be paying it, or I won't be paying it myself, and therefore that amount is coming back to me, I will not use that amount. I won't get used to that amount. I will take it and strictly put it into the credit. That will be a very good way to make sure that I beat the interest rate, I beat the time of the credit or the debt that I have. Because obviously they have a certain time frame that they have for me, and that time frame benefits them than myself. It feels lighter for them to take the 3.2 on my account each and every month, but at the end of the day, for the fact that it's quite a long term, it benefits them because their interest rate is quite high. So everything that comes in extra, it's going to that, because my plan is to make sure that by the end of 2026 I will be done with the 100,000 rands. The other thing that I'm trying to do is to explore like different ways of bringing extra income. That could be through YouTube, that also could be through selling the journals and the savings challenges, which I'm hoping you are loving, and I'm hoping that you will be ordering them yourself so that your girl can have the extra income. And also just working outside my work, besides my 8 to 5 work, also having something on the side that I'm doing. So I will explore different things that I can be able to do and see what skills and talent I have. I used to be a modeling coach, and I would love to go back to that. I hope that this video is gonna help you to try and look at your credit in a different way and try to fight the interest rate, because the interest rate is what is really bringing you down. So you have to be really wise and look at that. I'll also refer you to someone who has a very beautiful spreadsheet that will assist you in doing your credit review, like looking at your debt and looking how you can like really quickly ambush it or pay it off by knowing the exact numbers. So his spreadsheet is something that I love. It's something that I've used myself before, and her name is Noma's Diary. Noma's Diary. I'll have it somewhere on the screen, so you can go to her channel and also check it out. And please, when you get there, do inform that I referred you to her. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for liking it, subscribing, and also just connecting with me. I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.